I'm just a trucker from a little town in Missouri. Been hauling freight for almost 30 years now, ever since my old man put me behind the wheel of his old '89 Peterbilt 379. She ain't the prettiest thing on the road anymore, but she's mine. Still hums like a gospel choir when the gears catch just right. Ain't much in this world more honest than a straight road, a full tank, and the radio humming low while the blacktop rolls underneath you. It was a Friday, hotter than hell. Sun baking the pavement, coffee gone cold, tires singing that old highway tune only truckers know. I had a long haul ahead and not much on my mind. Just me, the road, and the rumble of the rig. That's when I saw him, a kid, standing alone on the shoulder. Army fatigues dusty as the road, boots scuffed to hell, thumb sticking out like he was asking the sky for a miracle. You don't pass a soldier by, not on my watch. I eased her down, blinkers flashing against the white heat, pulled onto the shoulder and waved him over. He climbed up slow, bag slung over one shoulder, cap in his hand, like he was stepping into church. "Thank you, sir," he said, voice rough like he'd swallowed half the desert. "I'm just trying to get home." Home. That word hit me like a punch. I told him to buckle up and we rolled back onto the highway, didn't push him. Out here, a man talks when he's ready. For a while, it was just the hum of the engine, the distant buzz of cicadas, and two strangers sharing the same piece of road. Then, slowly, he started to talk. 3 tours overseas. Said it like he was telling me what he ate for breakfast. 3 tours. Lost friends, lost time. Lost parts of himself he wasn't sure he'd ever get back. Said there were nights when he still woke up thinking he was back there. Said he still hears the screams when he closes his eyes. He didn't cry, didn't choke up. Just said it, flat and honest, like men do when the pain's dug too deep to show anymore. I kept my eyes on the road, gripped the wheel a little tighter, let him speak. He told me about a buddy he tried to pull out of a firefight. Said he dragged him 30 yards through hell, bullets snapping the dirt like angry bees all around him. Said he almost made it. Almost. He paused then. Looked out the window like he was trying to see a place 1,000 miles and 100 nightmares away. Said he came back stateside last week. Was supposed to catch a flight, but his connection got cancelled. Lost his wallet in the mess. No money. No ID, just the uniform on his back and the will to keep moving. I asked him where he was headed. Just outside Memphis, he said. Family's got a little farm out there. That was a good 100 miles out of my way. Didn't matter, we kept rolling. The sun dropped low and turned the sky into fire and gold. He sat there quiet mostly, hands folded, boots tapping soft on the floorboard. Right before we turned onto the final stretch, he spoke again. "I don't know if they'll even recognize me," he said, voice barely above a whisper. I didn't say a word, didn't have to. When we pulled up to that farmhouse, the world just slowed down. White picket fence a little crooked. American flag hanging off the porch, weathered but proud. Dog barking somewhere out back. He grabbed his bag, nodded once like he was thanking me for more than just the ride, and stepped out. I watched him walk up that driveway like he was walking through a dream. Screen door flew open, and a woman, his mother, no mistaking it, came running out barefoot, tears streaming down her face. She hit him so hard with that hug, I thought they'd both topple over. Then his old man followed, slower, stiffer, hands shaking, tears in his eyes. And then the dog, yapping and spinning in circles like it knew exactly who had come home. I sat there, hands resting on the wheel, heart pounding in my chest. There are some things in this life you don't forget, some things so pure, so raw, they carve themselves right into your soul. I finally pulled away slow, letting that moment belong to them. The highway stretched ahead, wide and empty. But me, I wasn't empty anymore. I thought about that kid, about the battles he fought that nobody would ever see, about the weight he carried in silence, and I realized courage ain't the medals they pin on your chest, ain't the parades or the speeches. Courage is a kid, thumb in the air, with a heart full of hope and a soul full of scars, just trying to find his way home. And maybe courage is a man who decides he's got enough room in his rig for one more broken soldier. The world don't need more heroes standing on pedestals. It needs more trucks pulling over, more hands reaching out, more hearts willing to listen. Because sometimes the smallest act of kindness is the difference between a lost man and a life worth saving.